Close.
The year was 1816, and the original crew of the Esperanza had made off with a prize of their own. A hoard of pilfered Incan treasure. Mainly silver and gold, save for one outlier. The supposed elixir of eternal life. But, on the return voyage west across the Pacific, they were attacked by pirates. The journal's author, you see, was one of those attackers, and he detailed the claiming of the Esperanza, their spirits high. That is, until a sudden, aberrant storm saw fit to wreck their ships.
Excuse me.
As if by fate, our pirate protagonist's fleet washed ashore on Nele Island. He and his surviving cohorts ventured inland, only to happen upon a deserted village. Could it have been abandoned, they asked. As they searched the area, they caught sight of an old woman tottering away through the brush. The pirates, still unseen, decided to follow her. They tailed her all the way to a secret and well-hidden cave. Inside were the villagers, several dozen of them, having fled their homes in fear of the pirates. Had the old woman been but a little faster, the pirates would never have found this cave. And thus, they hatched a vile plan. What better place to store their precious cargo? Yes, this mysterious, secluded refuge was the perfect fit. That left one order of business. And for the villagers, there would be no tales to tell.
Good God, dude.
As any pirate worth his salt knows, the only silent man is a dead one.
Yeesh, that's some outright despicable shit. I'd feel guilty too.
After the act, the pirates hid the treasure, agreed to return together in the future. Now, that leaves one to wonder. Did they each plan to return alone and take it all? Who can say? But in any case, they loaded some small boats with rations and left the island.
One of the guys, he was saved by an American whaling ship, right? Lived long enough to say he hid the treasure on Palmyra Atoll before dying. Was he just wrong about where, or was he lying to them on purpose?
We have no way of knowing, unfortunately.
Maybe, but you're sure it's here on Nele Island? Palmyra's completely out of the question?
The empty settlement the pirates happened upon, it was apparently known as the Village of Heretics.
Of heretics?
Yes, as in those who opposed the orthodox Polycana teachings. Logically, that would imply Nele Island, a Polycana holy site. The very place those zealots broke away to. If we can find this Village of Heretics, then I, knowing the contents of the journal, will be able to pinpoint the cave's location.
Oh my.
With fortune on our side, the Esperanza treasure should still be lying within.
Oh yeah.
Untouched.
This heretic village, I take it the place ain't so easy to find?
Indeed. Certainly not something you can search for online. I've pored over
Heretics
Polycana literature,
Village.
interrogated
Google
its
Maps.
followers in Honolulu, all in vain. Leaving me now to simply wait and hope, sitting on my hands.
That's right, Val. Well
It
said.
falls to Shigaki and his men to comb the island and find it.
Right, just throwing people at the problem. The place ain't exactly small, you know that, right?
You young people and your instant gratification. Polycana's previous sage, Bryce Fairchild, had nearly all of Hawaii's underworld in his service. Thanks to him, no one even knew where Nele Island was, let alone some tiny village on its shores. Compared to then, I'd say we've made quite a bit of progress. I've waited 30 years for this chance to arrive.
Is that why Bryce lived so long? Had he found the elixir of eternal life?
And I've no intention of letting it slip away. You were treasure hunters once upon a time? Certainly you can understand that.
Damn right. I've been trying to hide my excitement since I walked in.
That'd be kind of
Same
fun.
here.
You two really are suckers for this, huh?
If it did turn out that was the case, that would have meant that this DLC was probably planned before the last game came out.
Then it would seem we've reached an agreement.
Wow.
Return to me as soon as you've uncovered the village. I'll be waiting at my hotel in Atlantis until then. Today, for once, I found myself freed from boredom. I thank you for that, Captain Majima.
So now you have more screen and voice time with Matt Mercer. How are you liking his Majima since it's like a Dragon Infinite Wealth?
Okay, so...
I mean, first of all, it's gotten to the point where it no longer feels weird, but that's just because I've spent so much time with it. It's good. It's good. It's not the best. I still would like crazier. I would like much crazier. And the part that bugs me the most is sometimes you hear him get crazy. And I'm like, if he did that all the time, it'd be perfect. But I have a feeling that wasn't Matt's call. I have a feeling that was probably the voice director and not him. So yeah, overall, I think he does a great job. I think he does a great job. Yep. And I particularly like the times when he really leans into that, like, I'm channeling the Japanese version. Kind of, he just every so often he'll say a line and he just nails it. And then like the next line will be back to like muted, not nearly as crazy. It's a little funny. But yeah, overall, it's good. He did a good job for sure.
Oh, what do you think, Captain? Do you really believe Tucker's story is true?
Hey, the guy's got lots of dough and little time, and he's spending both on this, ain't he? He believes it. And hell, I do too.
There is a mystique to the Esperanza treasure that makes you want to believe. It's why I fell for every fake lead back then.
Well, this one could be fake too, right?
Right. So, best we don't count our chickens yet, you know? Now, where are we off to next, Captain? Straight to Nele Island, perhaps? Join Shigaki and the others in hunting down that heretic village?
Bingo.
Cool. Zinnia says, I wonder if it's Matt holding back or if it's the director. I was wondering the same thing. Yep, I don't know.
Hey, this ain't half bad.
Hard to port!
Wait, why is it? Oh, can I choose a different location here? Hold on. There we go.
To work then. All right, calling that done.
Ooh.
Now it's showtime. Once more the party begins. So come along, battle cry.
She's looking good.
Sure.
Ooh, choices.
Need to make more money, buddy.
On we go.
Haku says, I just joined. Matt holding back how? I thought his performance was great. Haku, what I mean by that is, I feel that the general performance of Majima is a little less crazy and kind of all over the octave scale
By my standards,
than it could be. And what I was saying is, every so often, he'll say a line in that crazy way and just seems to nail it. Like every so often, he just absolutely nails the voice, but then kind of goes back to this more muted version. He does a great job overall. Don't get me wrong. I think overall it's great, but I would have liked to have seen it a lot more crazy. And he only does the super crazy sometimes, if that makes sense. Haku says, gotcha. He's playing him not as unhinged in general. Yes, exactly. And what we were talking about is we don't know if that's, a Mercer decision or a director decision. Knowing Mercer, I would assume it's a director decision. But who knows? Regardless, it's fine. It's icing on the cake.
We ought to make land soon.
Angzilla says, I generally think it might be too weird sounding in English if you went all over the place. You know what? Maybe they started that way and it sounded too weird and they went to this. Yeah, you know, maybe so. I just, the part that makes me say I don't think that's right is sometimes he does go into that kind of super unhinged territory, and I think it sounds great when he does it. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, let's go to the village.
Aiming down south.
Hey, Midori Bushi, how you doing, bud? Oh, my plants.
Harvest time.
Just casually running right by.
Turned out pretty nice. Yeah.
What you doing out here? Just pulled an all-nighter studying so I can keep up with this conversation. Damn, I might have thrown out all my memories just to make room for it. That's great. Now nobody has to fly back to Japan. If only. Wow.
Shigaki, we had ourselves a little sit-down with Tucker.
Shh. Hang on.
Huh?
Oh.
Rodriguez.
Oh shit, you're here too, are you?
Something you can't say in front of me?
Oh, no, it's just some old Yakuza business. Nothing for you to worry about. Rodriguez here was just stopping by. Wanted to see how our work was proceeding.
Though it seems you wish I had. Word of advice? Keeping secrets doesn't feel too neighborly. We all want to be buddies here, don't we?
I'll say. How about we spit and shake, eh, Rodriguez?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Half my brick wall's nicer than him.
Yeah. I'm not a fan myself.
Hmm.
Village of Heretics? Yeah, believe me, we've been on it. We're still looking for it, even now.
Oh,
The
good.
faster we find it, the better. Snag the treasure and get off this rock.
But no luck so far?
There's a lot of jungle here, kid, and it's real thick. Plus, there's not much to go on. We wouldn't recognize a clue, even if we found one.
Yada yada, Shigaki's got nothing. So, how about our Haku buddies? They ever mention anything?
We asked them once if they knew anything about it. Village of Heretics didn't ring any bells. No dice all around, it seems. If anything, it just made them suspicious about where we might have heard the phrase. Especially Rodriguez. He seemed the most unnerved. Feels like he's been keeping a constant eye on us since then.
Fine, what if we find some different Haku and ask them?
Then Rodriguez would hear about it, no doubt. And how would that look? Will he be happy to learn we've had an ulterior motive this whole time? Worst case, he'd get us kicked off the island, making things a lot harder.
Well, guess we're just searching on foot then.
We could always kidnap Rodriguez, rough him up for some information and what have you.
No?
Good idea. I'll help with that one.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear you say that.
Oh. Get that kid out of here now. He's already corrupted. Majima, what are you doing? Oh, oh God. That like
Hey,
just
Captain?
triggered me.
If we could, we'd want to ask the Pelicana people about the Village
Oh
of
my
Heretics, right? Sneakily, I mean.
If we
Kid's
could,
like,
yeah.
what, 9?
But after, we'd want to
10?
make sure it doesn't get back to Rodriguez somehow.
Well, then I know
Hey,
someone
little-
we can ask. Gora and I found him while exploring the island. He's an old man who lives in a house way off by himself. He
Oh.
seemed really weak, though. Trying to talk to him, he wasn't able to speak too clearly.
Yeah?
Yeah, but that also might be good for us, don't you think? Like maybe he won't tell on us to anyone.
Well, sure, but how would he tell us anything then?
We show him a map and see if he knows where the village is. He can point it out to us. And if he doesn't know, we just think
I
of
was
another
half
plan.
expecting him to be like,
Makes
we could
sense.
torture him.
Good thinking, kid. Let's roll. You
I
remember
saw
the
this
way to this old
YouTube
guy?
video about fingernails
Follow me.
and little toothpicks. I think we could really make it work.
Captain, the old man's house is over this way. We'll still have to walk a little to get there. Let me know when you're ready.
Is he a streamer? No, he's not old enough to run red lights. Okay.
Captain.
Let's do it. Very Yakuza of you, Cohh. You know it. Yar.
Whoa! Close one.
What's with this place? There's rocks everywhere. Yeah, be careful, eh?
Yeah, I will. Anyway, look. That's the old man's house.
Nice.
I want a pet tiger. Big same, dude. Hey, AI to RL.
Hello, Mr.
Oh,
It's Noah and Goro.
Mr. Jiggle, 1 sec.
May we come in?
Going straight in without waiting for an answer, huh?
Mr. Old Man? Hello?
Please
He
don't.
is alive, isn't he?
Yeah, please don't be dead.
Yep, he's alive. Just sleeping.
Felt that thing love,
Thank
huh?
goodness.
It'd be a shame to ruin his shut-eye.
Well, maybe we can wait a little and see if he wakes up.
Oh.
Hey, in these pictures, maybe this is that old sage. That Bryce guy.
Interesting.
And here we have our old friend Father Time with him, huh? God damn. This Bryce guy's over 100? Looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Autotech. No, the only thing that ended from the blueprints run this morning is I solved the puzzle, got a 2 gold allowance, and ended the day. Yeah, we're gonna start a new one tomorrow morning.
Eh? What's that?
Thanks, Monq.
Oh. It's the same as this one, right?
A coin? Thing looks older than him.
Oh.
Wait, do you think...
Yeah.
Could this be a piece of the treasure?
Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves, eh, kid?
Yeah.
Hang
they
on.
found it?
Say it was. This fella's lived here a long time. Who's to say he hasn't stumbled upon some buried treasure once or twice?
Should we ask him?
Hey, Gramps. Spare a sec? Be a friend? This thing. Remember where you found it?
Is he awake?
This coin. Any more out there like this one? Well?
What are you doing here?
Well, we were just... Wait, same question.
He's my father. You telling me you didn't know that?
Awkward.
So you're... This is your old man, huh?
Wait, how did you get that?
Eh?
I see. So you found them then? God damn it, Majima. You just couldn't leave the kid behind, could you?
What? Not playing around, is he?
Oh, thank God. I thought for a second he was just going to go for the
You
kid.
okay?
Excuse me.
That doesn't sound good.
Well, ain't this something? You really didn't want us to see those coins, huh? Guess I'll just have to beat the answers out of you. Come on, Rodriguez!
Oh, what?
Come on.
Feel quite thirsty.
Whoop, whoop, ah! Gonna see if I can do it without a heal. This guy hurts. Game over. Let me try in the first stance, though. Nice. I love this game so much. It's so ridiculous. Nice. Great.
You tried your best.
You haven't beat me yet.
Captain, look! We gotta go!
Oh, damn.
Noah, you run back. Find Shigaki.
Not without you, Captain! If you're staying, I'm staying too!
Bro, just go. What, like, what are you gonna do? Watch?
Come on, Captain! Hurry!
Oh my God.
Fuck it. Can't leave Noah alone out there.
Doop, doop, boop, doop, boop, boop, doop, boop, doop, boop, 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 boop. Oh my.
Majima-san,
Dude.
what's going on?
Come on.
Well, I think it's safe to say Rodriguez knows about the treasure. We found an old coin at his dad's house. He caught us looking, started trying to kill us.
Huh? Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm missing a few steps here.
We got a bunch of Haku incoming. Just close everything off. I'll explain later. Nishida and Minami, right?
Oh, is this my crew?
What's up? What can we do?
Need you to escort Noah to the Goromaru.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Tell Jason to prepare the ship. Be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
But boss, the Haku are already starting to surround us outside.
Well then, you better get out before they finish surrounding us. Go, move it. I'll be in contact.
Could you explain?
Later. Don't panic, just go. I can trust you, right?
You sure can. Leave it to us, boss. Right, we'll be waiting for your call.
Well, give me an idea. What's about to happen here?
It's Rodriguez's move. They'll probably demand you hand me and Noah over to them at the very least. And if you refuse to do that, it's Haku versus Yakuza. Meaning the ratio would be about 400 against 100. So we'll each take out 4 to 5 guys apiece to win it. You ready?
No, the Haku left here on the island are Polycana's elites.
Oh.
Compare that to us, a bunch of unemployed, out-of-shape ex-Yakuza. 4 or 5 apiece is gonna be tough.
Well, yeah, obviously. Why do you think I sent Noah
This is
off
fine.
already? What
Hey,
they're
Arx.
really after is this.
What's that? The coin you mentioned earlier? Hold on. A piece of 8?
Huh?
A Spanish silver coin. The entire world's economy used to run on silver. Spain certainly did during the time of the Esperanza. But this must mean... the Haku already found the treasure?
Haven't the slightest. But I'll tell you one thing. Either way, we may all end up killing each other over it regardless.
Yep. Oh. Oh, dude. That's my couch. That's my healing couch.
Hey! Fire! Shit! Everyone out!
Bro.
Majima-san, what do we do?
The one leading these Haku is Rodriguez, ain't it? I'm taking that as the case. If we manage to capture him, we could probably hold him hostage or something. Might take the wind out of their attack. Buy us some time.
You want to take Rodriguez prisoner?
Is that?
I mean, that was the idea the kid liked, right?
On 100 guys fighting off 400.
Well, with all the headbutting we've done, I knew it would come to something like this eventually. From the very first day I met him, that guy's had one huge stick up his ass.
Hey, we get to crush our rivals and steal the treasure from them. I'd say that's worth putting your life on the line for, huh?
Well, you put it like that. Yeah, I guess we've got no choice but to fight.
Nice, man. Get pissed.
Listen here, boys!
Yeah.
It's time to step up and earn your share. Show these Haku what real Yakuza are made of.
Oh, man. Let's go. Ooh. And some swords. I actually saved the game here. Thankfully, we just got these nice new rings, so we should be doing a pretty decent amount of damage. Seems to be all right. Not great. I should probably heal. Let's do.
Keep it together.
Do I not have the quick get up on that? Do they have a quick get up? No. Just a bunch of essences. Oh, we can get perfect guard on this guy. Temporarily increases your attack damage after performing a perfect guard. That's cool. Is there something in stats maybe? No. Shared abilities. Oh, quick step boost. Oh, dude, heck yeah. It's big. Bummer. I think that's it. Ooh, explosion.
Finally decided to show up, Rodriguez? Figure now's a good time to settle things.
Again.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Die, Majima!
Oh, okay. Ooh, let's do a boom. Crazy says, who's ready for patch 8 and BT3? Yeah, dude. Can't wait to see how the new classes work out. Or I guess subclasses. Oh, wow. That was a bit tracky. That hurts. Oh. That was literally the entire thing I just used. Get gone. Put me in this corner. There. Ooh. Ah, Savoy's best to you, man. I'm sorry. That is really, really just not good. Best to you, man.
We're
The camera seems
not
jankier than
done
normal.
just yet.
Normally it's fine. We just got in a weird
Take a
corner.
look around. Your toughest have already been beat. Not to mention, we got reinforcements incoming.
what?
Love it.
Ahoy, Captain!
God damn. I sent Noah off to save him from this. And he ends up being the one saving me.
What do we got here? You calling someone for help, buddy? Who is it? Who is it? The cops. Raymond Law.
Huh? An Atlantis guy. All right, let's hear it. How's he figuring all this?
Oh.
Hold on. If he's calling him now, then that means Raymond Law knows about the treasure? Well, come on, spill it. No point in keeping quiet now.
We made an arrangement. When I found the Esperanza treasure, we'd leverage his connections to smuggle it to buyers. So, the answer to your question is yes. Raymond Law's after it too. The lost treasure of the Esperanza's been on his radar a long time.
Damn, everyone's a treasure hunter. Calling Kiryu-chan? I know, right? Kiryu-chan! We should just call him right in. Fix this right up, dude.
I'll begin at the end. I still don't know where the treasure is. Only one person does. My old man here. And you've seen how he's doing. Even when he's awake, he can't think clearly. I can get one lucid conversation every few days. But he always says he doesn't remember the location. Whenever I mention it, all he does is cry and beg forgiveness.
And that's the truth?
It is.
Whoa.
A little while back, I noticed him holding this coin. It was the day that Bryce was arrested. Since then, I've spent all my off time looking for the treasure. Kept it from the other Palicana followers, too.
Selfish some bitch, ain't you?
Nothing compared to my father.
Huh?
The old man. He was never a real Palicana follower. He's a descendant of one of the pirates who buried the treasure. In truth, he only joined Palicana to infiltrate Nele Island.
Oh.
He fooled them for decades, even marrying a follower's daughter and having a kid. That kid, of course, being me.
Going that far, huh? Pretty committed.
Damn.
Well, eventually it worked. He did find the treasure. All he had to do was take it and disappear. Only trouble was, he hadn't accounted for the treasures along the way. The ones he'd be leaving behind here.
Family, right? His wife. And his boy.
Pretty sappy story, isn't it?
Nah, I know the feeling.
Damn.
Took me a
That's
while,
wild.
but eventually I realized the same thing.
Hey, Dad?
Some good
Son.
writing.
Save it for later. I want to hear the rest of Rodriguez's story right now.
Kid knows what he wants. What can you do?
Fine, fine.
Oh my god.
My father,
Oh my god.
he couldn't admit it was all for the treasure,
It's amazing.
that he'd only married my mother and had me as part of searching for it. The moment he did, all that love, all that trust, it would have been invalidated. So he decided, rather than make off with the treasure, he'd live out his life on Nele Island. All he took was a scant handful of silver coins, a symbol of his regret.
Quite the guy, this old man. For a time, he had the treasure all to himself, it sounds like. Hold on, real quick, though. What is he regretting? Is he regretting not taking the treasure and leaving? Because it sounds like he was happy here and wanted to stay here, so... What was he regretting? He wasn't one of the people that... No, this is a descendant of somebody who murdered the village. Not he didn't do any of it. He's a kid of a kid of a kid. Or kid of a kid, at least. But, yeah, I was just a little confused by that. Hoping I didn't miss something.
Before long, the treasure's location faded from his memory. 20 years took their toll. Mom passed away, leaving only me. Still, he couldn't for the life of him remember where it was.
I'm following.
Once I knew the treasure was here, it was my turn to be haunted by the Esperanza's ghost. Then, suddenly, the government's planning to seal off Nele Island. I couldn't lose my chance at the treasure. After all that, at the same time, I heard about some Yakuza coming from Japan to clean up nuclear waste.
Right.
So I jumped at the opportunity. I graciously offered to help with their efforts however I could. Also, I could stay and look for the treasure. But as I'm sure you can imagine, I needed help. I had no choice but to tell a few companions my secret.
Blow me down. We all ended up doing the same thing. Funny.
And all those Haku that are still here, do they know about it? All 400 of them?
No, most of them live the ascetic life, above money and material desires. Knowing that, I only told the other greedy fucks like me. There's probably about 100 or so. None of the others know about the treasure.
That's still a ton.
100 people, huh? The
Yeah.
secret's really getting out.
Yeah.
Rodriguez, question for you.
Huh.
You know where this village of heretics place is?
No clue. Granted, I've heard of something like that existing, but that's it.
From who?
Bryce,
Hey, Kurita,
but
thanks,
forget
buddy.
getting in touch with him. My requests to visit keep getting denied.
Damn.
What's this village to you, anyhow?
We came in contact with the guy. Says if we can find the village, he can find the treasure. Old loan shark named Tucker. He memorized a journal one of the pirates wrote.
Majima-san, what the hell are you doing? That's supposed to be our ace in the hole.
Whoops! Think for a sec. We're all stuck on this island together. Any friction might cause a spark that leads to us killing each other. I say there ain't much choice left but to join up, yeah?
The other Haku, though. One of them might know where this village of heretics is. With that, let's put all our heads together and see where that gets us.
Hold on, we can't keep adding people. We're already only splitting 20%, aren't we?
Well, you want to split 0%? Because that's what you get if we can't find the damn thing in the first place.
I wonder if this is going to end where there's so many people that they all get like $500 or something.
We risked everything for this chance.
Oh, man.
Fine, how about this? Anyone who doesn't join me and my crew right here, right now, I'm considering an enemy.
Whoa.
Better decide quick. You in? Or out?
Count me in, Captain.
Yup.
Same here.
Seems like a good time.
Hey, I love how he's just on board now.
Because I've got no choice.
What a band.
Shit. You fuckers play dirty. Come on. All right, fine. I'm in.
Yarr! From here on, we sail as one. Savvy?
Yo! Old dude's just sleeping, being old. Man, these games are so much fun. These, like, there's no other games like these. I just love them. All right, guys, I got to get out of here this evening. Thank you so much for spending a bit of an... we'll do this tomorrow. Thank you for spending an evening of Yakuza with Cohh. I appreciate your time. I will see you fine folks tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow is a pretty regular day, but we actually... Next week, it just kind of all came together. We're doing a lot of sponsor stuff next week. All sorts of games. A lot of new stuff, which will be fun. Tomorrow, we are doing a sponsored thing from 12 to 1. And this one is... Let me find this one. Yeah. It's this, like, it's a fast-paced, turn-based tactics game with a single-player story campaign. So I think it'll be fun. We're going to do that. We've got other fun stuff coming this week. A lot of blueprints in between it. We're going to be doing another run tomorrow morning. And yeah, probably some more First Berserker, more Yakuza in the evenings, and should be a good time. So have a great night. Thanks for being here. See you guys then. Bye-bye.